This is how to set up your ZibraBooks account in order to manage your business finances. The first step is that you have to visit our website. That is www.zibrabooks.com. ZibraBooks with an I. This is how our website looks like. At the very top, you're going to see an orange button. Click Get Started. Once you do that, during the sign-up process, you will have to choose a business name. In our case, we are going to use Rafiki Marketing Consultancy. Let's use Rafiki Marketing Limited. It's a digital marketing agency. For the business currency, we're going to use Kenyan shilling. If you want, you can select US dollars. You can also select the British pound. You can select the currency of your choice. So for us, we are going to go for Kenyan shillings. For our email address, you have to enter a valid email address. In our case, we are going to use rafiki@gmail.com. For the password, we're going to use Rafiki. Then agree to the terms of service and privacy policy. If you want to read that, you can go to the footer section where we have refund policy. We also have our terms of service and we also have our privacy policy. You can check that out there. So go ahead and click Create Account. Now, a verification link has been sent to the email address that you have used to register. So you have to check your email address in order to verify your account. Once you verify your account, you can go ahead and sign in since you have already set up your account. In our case, we used Rafiki@gmail.com. Our password was Rafiki. The first page that you're going to see is subscription is inactive. So you have to activate your account and you have to go to billing where you have to select your plan and the duration of your plan with ZibraBooks. We have two packages. We have the standard package and the premium package. And in the standard package, you can decide to pay on a monthly basis. That is paying 2,000 shillings per month. Or if you want, you can just pay on a quarterly basis. That is for every 3 months, you can just go ahead and pay 5,400. And if you want to go for the yearly plan, you can go ahead and pay 20,000 shillings and enjoy a 4,000 shillings discount. For our premium package, you can see that it allows you to have access to multiple currencies. You can also invite another user so you can work as a team. You can also have a larger storage in terms of your receipts, and you can also have access to different exchanges, real-time exchange rates. Now, on a monthly basis, you can pay 3,500 shillings, or you can decide to go for a quarterly plan where you pay 9,450, and for the yearly plan, it's 35,000 shillings, and you get to enjoy a discount of 7,000 shillings, which is equal to 2 months. Now we will go ahead and choose a standard. Let's go for the standard plan, and we will choose for the monthly subscription just to test this out. So click subscribe now. You have to enter your payment details. In this case, you can choose M-Pesa. You can choose an M-Pesa till. You can pay via Airtel Money. And if you don't want to use these other options, you can go ahead and pay with your card. That is, if you have a credit card or a debit card, regardless of where you are around the world, we accept global payments. In this case, we are not going to go for the card, but we are going to go for M-Pesa. For M-Pesa, you're going to enter your phone number and press and click pay 2,000 shillings. Once you've successfully made your payment, your account is going to be activated. And this is the first page that you're going to see. This is the dashboard page. It's a summary of your transactions in terms of your total sales, in terms of your total expenses, your profits. If you have any business loans, a card is going to pop up here that is going to show you a summary of your business loans and also any taxes. So if you deal with taxes, there's also going to be a card that is going to pop up here. Below the dashboard, we have the numbers category. So anything that is related to numbers is here, is recorded here. If you want to record a sale, you will go ahead and go to sales. You can see we also have expenses. So this is where the expenses are recorded. For profits, these are going to be auto-calculated, and for loans, you're also going to input your numbers here. So let's go ahead and record a sale. So click sales. You can see that in our sales page, you can search your sale. You can filter by date, by customer, by item, by the amount. You can also filter that in a descending order or in an ascending order. You can also go ahead and filter with this week, last week, this month, last month, this year, last year, or you can also customize your dates. In order to record your first sale, just go ahead and click add new. Here you're going to select the date. You can choose, let's just choose 29th. We provided this service on 29th March. For your customer, you can go ahead and add a new customer, or you can pre-save your customer. I will show you how to pre-save a customer. But for now, let's just assume you want to record a sale to Namib Hotel. You provide digital marketing services to hotels. So Namib Hotel is one of our customer. In terms of the item is the name of the service or the item, that is the good that you provide. We can say you provide digital analysis, digital marketing analysis. How much do you charge per unit? You charge 50,000. Quantity, just one. You provided one service to Namib Hotel. The total amount, it's just 1 times 50,000. It has been pre-calculated for you, so you don't have to worry about that. For tax, again, if you want, you can select your tax. I'm going to show you how to add a tax. I had added 2 types of taxes, which are withholding tax and value-added tax, but I will show you how to add that. But for now, let's just assume no tax. Click save, but you have an option of attaching a receipt in case you want to attach something that is related to this. Maybe it's an invoice or something that is related to that. We are not going to attach that. So go ahead and click save. Once you do that, you can see that our transaction has been recorded here. Now, if you go to the dashboard, you're going to see the 50,000 shillings. Total expenses are 0. There are none. And then our profit is just total sales minus total expenses. Now, if you want to record an expense, you just go to expenses. Previously, we had gone to sales, so now we are in expenses. It's the same process. So click add new. We have, let's choose yesterday. We incurred an expense yesterday. And one of our suppliers was Masafanet. Let's say that they provided us with internet service. So we have Masafanet, which is the name of our supplier. Item, it's internet, so I have it here. Let me use a different one, SMS. In terms of our unit price, they charged us 3,000 shillings. So no tax, they did not tax us. We are not attaching any receipt, save. You can see our expense of 3,000 shillings has been recorded here. We have all the details that are showing here. So when you go to our dashboard, you can see that the transaction has been, we have our total expenses, we have our total sales, then our profits are just sales minus expenses, which is 47,000 shillings. Now, in terms of our profits, sometimes you want to get an overview of how the performance looks like in form of a graph. So you just click profits. You can see that our total profit is 47,000 shillings. And you can see that we have these transactions that occurred on March 29th. We have our sales that are recorded in green. We have our expenses that are recorded in orange, and we have our profits that are recorded in purple. In terms of our loans, if you have any business loans, you can also go ahead and click loans and go to add new. Let's say that you took out loan from Rosetta Bank. Start date on 1st March 2026. The loan amount was 500,000 shillings. Then we save. You can see that our loan is showing here. And in case you want to record payment, that is next month, you want to record a payment, you just click record. And so you can choose the payment date. Let's say it was paid on 1st April. The amount that was paid was 10,000 shillings. Record payment. The payment amount has been updated in the table, and the outstanding loan amount is 490,000 shillings. In case you have any questions or you would like someone to take you through in order to get started with your business, just reach out to support@zibrabooks.com.